Hi, welcome to the channel. This is Naveen Ferguson. So glad to have you here. Okay, so this is a tarot card reading channel where I offer full general card readings, sun and moon readings, psychic hit readings, casual readings, and personal readings. For information for all of that is in the description box of my YouTube page below. Also, it's connected to my Patreon page where there are two memberships, the Key membership and the Lotus membership. All the details are in there for your consideration. That's one of the best ways to help support the channel. And I think that's about it. Also, if you like the artwork that you see in the intro, the artist's name and link is in the description box below, so feel free to check him out. Okay, so without further ado, let's get into your reading. Okay, Virgo, hi, this is Naveen Ferguson. You've reached the channel. Okay, so we are going to be doing a general card reading for you for the time frame of August the 26th to September the 20th of 2024. Virgo, just letting you know. I think I let y'all know all this all the time. I let actually all the signs know. I am dealing with limited technology, so if it feels like I'm rushing certain parts, it's just because my technology is limited, and I really need to try to keep in a time zone so that I can actually make this recording. But know that the universe will cooperate with me, I'm sure, to say everything that needs to be said, so that you don't miss anything. Technically, I would put part, here and the next part on, my Patreon page, but I'm going to do the whole, the whole general reading here on YouTube so you can see it. But I would really appreciate you considering becoming a Patreon member, because it really does help the growth of the channel. And of course, all the other needed things I need to do in order to facilitate what the channel needs so that I don't have to rush at certain points. And also please remember, of course, to subscribe to my YouTube channel, because once my YouTube channel gets to like 1,000 subscribers or more, I'll be able to open up a membership page, and that way I can also offer the same things I do on YouTube also on my that way I can offer the same things I do on my Patreon also on my YouTube page. Okay, so with the general card reading, we're going to get into it, and then we'll go into the extended. Yeah, this is for Virgo for August the 26th to September the 20th. Let's see what's going on. And we have the Page of Swords. So Virgo, what's coming towards me right now is that you are interesting. Some of you have just started something new, or you're currently in something new, or you're literally like very soon about to embark on something new. It's something that it feels like it's something that it's not entirely like you're on the fence. Like it's something that you want. In certain cases, it's a necessity. In certain cases, it's like an exploration. This is a general reading, so clearly all of you can have different, vibes to it. But regardless of what the reason is for this new journey or this new position or this new endeavor, it's something that you are, of course, having levels of a certain optimistic view about, or cautionary optimism. You don't exactly know how things are formulating or crafting, or the systematic dynamics of it just yet. You're listening a lot. you're taking like a lot of notes, you know, in your head or on the paper or on the computer or whatever the situation is. You know, you're taking notes of the situation, and you're formulating a strategy that's best to orchestrate a certain agenda that you'll be creating for yourself, in which to achieve certain goals or to get through certain dynamics to the ultimate reason behind you being involved in this new endeavor, in this new pathway. Okay, for some of you, I just saw that this is a second or third pathway, so you could be already on other pathways, and this is just an added responsibility on your dynamic. That's probably why you're taking certain aspects of caution, so that it does not interfere with other priorities. Okay, but it is something that you do hold a level of optimism, reasonable optimism with. I sense for some of you, this is also kind of like on the edge of something, whereby if it doesn't work out, you're going to move on. And so you're really going to give it an opportunity, a chance. For the clarification, yeah, the King of Cups. So some of you, it's like you want this to work out. Okay, some of you are involving yourself in the situation because you have a love affair for an individual or a process or a system or a group or something like that. Like you have an emotional connection to move forward and give something a chance. See about collaboration, orchestrating certain capacities. And it could definitely be also a deeper love affair that you have for yourself, not just perhaps an external individual or something like that, but a love affair for yourself to give yourself a fighting chance into, yes, I see this as a fighting chance into actually diving into something that you believed or thought you always wanted to do, or always wanted to give yourself a shot and see if it actually will go anywhere. You know, you want to love yourself enough to give yourself a chance to not hold out the aspect of what if. You want to know that you tried. So it's calming a part of your aspect of peace, of concerns, whereby you don't have to question this anymore because you're in it, or you're about to dive into it and give yourself a fighting chance. For some of you, it has been a certain lofty dream, and this is just an opportunity, and you're going to see if anything comes of it. Okay, and that's definitely in certain respects. Some of you, this is definitely more so an emotional assistance that could be helping a family member or close friends or whatever the situation is. Okay, but wherever it lines up for you, you are at a peace, like a peace, like you are comfortable in going to a level in this endeavor and giving it a certain aspect of your all and seeing where it goes. Okay, you're not frustrated by it. You're not, anxious by it per se. You're just allowing it. Okay, but at the same time being reasonably receptive, reasonably cautious, practical. Further clarification. Thank you, universe. Yeah, see, that's what's coming through. The High Priestess. It's like you're allowing your intuition to speak to you the truth of the matter. Are you still passionate about this opportunity, or the line, or the dynamic, like where it would potentially take you? Is this something you need to be involved in? Is this the opportunity that you need to truly continue in? It's revealing an aspect of truth of who you are at this time in the situation. Okay, with involvement of yourself or involvement of varying people, whatever the situation is. But as you go through, your intuition is going to be speaking to you and giving you the truth, giving you those answers. So be open, not just in the practical mindset, but in your emotional and spiritual mindset, because it will reveal truths to you that is going to be evident towards how you should go about this, how you should maneuver through this, or if it is still something you should go after. Okay, you see the difference in the groupings happening here, because sometimes we may have longed for certain opportunities, but then you get to a certain place in your life where you see it like, you know what, I could do without that. You know, like I don't. It doesn't hold the same zest for me anymore. For some of you, it's like finally this opportunity has come up. I've always wanted. This has been like a back burner type thing. I never necessarily expected to have the opportunity per se to really feel it out, but now that it's here, what if? Why not? Let me try it out. I'm not going to feel any type of way per se, but I know I might regret it if I don't give it a fighting chance. You know what I mean? At least give it a chance and see how you feel. And you know what I mean? So there is definitely it feels like a head space, heart space, spiritual space, a balanced consideration in the process of how you're going about this opportunity. Okay? That's actually really good advice. And also a level of support in the universe's favor for you in this endeavor. You know, just cultivate all those three aspects to help you as you move forward. Let's see what else is happening. Yeah, I mean, my gosh. I mean, this makes perfect sense because you have now the Hermit. It is literally looking deep within yourself, self-reflection. And we got a lot of that right here in the physical aspect as well as your spiritual aspect and your heart aspect. You know, the Hermit is shining light on this situation. It's going deep within yourself and asking, is this something you really want? Are you willing to put in the work? Should you reconsider your position and go in a different direction and feel like, okay, in this situation, this is not for me anymore. I am not the same person in this regard anymore, and this does not have that same appeal for me anymore. I think I want to go a different way, you know? Or is this something that, you know what? This is something I've been hoping for, wishing for, praying for. It's finally here. How best should I take full advantage of it? You know, wherever it is for you. But major arcana, you are big. And again, look at this. Two major arcana that really speaks about certain aspects of truth and reflection. Okay? So, if anything, the High Priestess definitely bringing you truth, so like an exact epiphany of sorts, a vibration of how you're maneuvering through things, you know, helping guide you along the way. But then in those choices, in the way you may go about certain things, having a true, honest talk with yourself, with your decisions, with the whole plan and capacity and the longevity of where this may take you, should you persist or continue. Further clarification. Yeah, see what I mean? The Eight of Wands, Virgo, you are being suggested to talk through the situation with others. Remember, I told you you're initially listening a lot as well, okay? But you're also talking, okay? But it's going to come a point where, because before you fully get in more of the mix and the depth and certain other more responsibilities coming, you don't want to be in a crucial area whereby if you decide this is not for you, it kind of hurts other people who might be involved with the institution or the situation. You need to really ask questions, really get the full picture, okay? Don't stay silent. I sense right here with the lambs, sometimes it's a slow and steady conversation. So what came through is like a coffee shop whereby you can pull certain people aside or a friend aside or your boss aside or something like that. Maybe they know that you're still considering the position. Maybe you know that they are considering the position for you. But you have to get back to them, or, you know, have a deeper discussion, really understanding your role and everything, what's expected of you. Don't procrastinate on this. Make everything a bit more clear for you so that you can truly reflect and have all of the elements necessary for you to really cultivate a picture for yourself. Okay, further clarification, and I'm told to take this card. Yeah, wow. The Eight of Pentacles. Look at this. You see, this person is putting in work, getting in the resources, getting the materials, getting the responsibilities, getting the contracts. They're working through that. They're making the books. They're making the formulas. Whatever the thing that you're involved in, it's work. It's a lot of imaginative work. It's a lot of creative work. It's really using your talents and abilities. It's coming from a darker place almost and going into a light, really really being auspicious, really illuminating your world. But before you get into all those responsibilities, like I said, you really do need to have a talk. Okay, maybe with a close friend about your feelings involved in everything as it pertains to the work and stuff like that, or the project, or the collaboration, or whatever the situation is. And you really need to dive deep in reflection, because when you get in it, if you decide to continue to pursue, there's a lot of opportunity is coming through. Like, it's going to grow. It has a lot of great elements to it. But again, you don't want to necessarily put yourself in a situation whereby you may not entirely be there, and it might hurt others, and you don't want to do that. Okay, you want to be sincere in your time that is agreed for you to be there, or that you're deciding to be there. Okay, it will require levels of work, clearly. Okay, and the wanings of the moon and stuff like that, there's time associated to this. There's a commitment. Okay, it's Eight of Pentacles. It also offers, with the Eight of Pentacles, it offers those opportunities to bring about things that you had in the back. Remember when we spoke about the archives of things that you've always wanted to do, that you wanted to have the opportunity to build and grow your capabilities, your qualities, your projects, your talents, your whatever the situation is, and really make a profit, really make a quality resolution towards fulfilling them, and advancing them, and modernizing them, and just growing in those abilities and talents, and getting those experiences and stuff like that. All of that is here before you. But is this the pathway that is right for you, is what you're really asking for. It has the potential for that, but you have to be committed to it. And no one can make that decision but you, okay? And you may need a little bit more encouragement or more information to really fortify your essence into what direction you will ultimately decide. Okay, Virgo, you are making some choices. So let's go on and see what else is happening. And we have, the Queen of Swords. Wow, Virgo. So the Queen of Swords is basically no nonsense. It's you'll come to the point where you will have to speak to someone who really needs your decision. That's definitely for some of you. And for some of you, you are the Queen of Swords, whereby you've made a decision, you're very clear-minded. There's no if, shoulda, woulda, couldas. There's no blind side, there's no doubts. You know exactly what you want to do. You know how you want to go about it. You're going to say what you need in the situation, and you're going to commit to a movement or decision, whether that's with this or something else or whatever the situation is. But you will get that absolute clarity on how to move forward, okay? And you will speak your mind for the clarification. Yeah, see, the Four of Wands. Oh my gosh, this is that foundation of what you decided to commit to cultivate, that relationship, that business endeavor, that family dynamic, that collaboration, that project, that whatever it is. You're fully committed to the family dynamic or the growth of this situation, whatever it is for you. Okay? Wow, that is so clear. Do you see that? For the clarification, thank you, universe. Yeah, the Four of Cups, Four of Wands, Four of Cups. It's like, okay, you've went through certain understandings before. They weren't the cup. Now this new cup is being offered to you, this new understanding, this new commitment, everything, and you're saying, okay, yes, universe, I'll take this cup. Let's go with it. Let's make it happen. Let's see where this goes. This is what you've been waiting for, this clarity of mind, and the universe is bringing towards you what you've decided. Okay? Wow. That is, wow. I feel like all of this is actually happening in the time frame in the reading too. So you are clearly going through something. You're beginning something. It's an understanding that's developing for you. So Virgo, let's take a look at a little bit of the extended reading. The cards are going to be over the two columns, so they will reflect the energies and more in depth of what those two columns may be saying. You can always refine the message, so you can cross-reference and stuff like that. So let's see what else is happening. And we have Justice. Wow. You are definitely balancing. Remember we talked about here, you are very balancing out what's fair for you, what's fair for everyone involved, what's fair with your commitment, what's fair in moving forward. You are not going to allow yourself to be a part of something that is not cultivating your peace, your joy, your happiness. Okay? You're just not going to be about that darker sense of the soul of well, you want to have a life. You want to know that you've made a decision that is right for you. Okay? You're not going to have the decision made for you. It's also what's coming through with Justice card. You're coming into your own. You're cultivating your life, is what I'm hearing. You're very loud with that. You want to live a life of no regrets. You want to live a life that is worthy to be lived by you, that you feel like you are living your life and someone else isn't living your life. You've done enough of that. Okay, so if you're going to be a part of this journey, it has to be fair to you. It has to make sense for who you are. Further clarification. Yeah, look at that. 4 of Cups again. Remember, you got it over here too. So even in the starting point, you are waiting for that understanding to come in that 4th cup. And that's understanding is coming from the universe. Okay, it's coming because you are drawing those energies in to have more understanding, more guidance. You've tried other things, they didn't necessarily work out. You're trying this new thing, or you're giving this new thing a chance. The universe is trying to fill that cup up with what you need, what's best for you. You're considering if you're going to take it, and later on we see that you actually take it. Okay, further clarification. Thank you, universe. Yeah, look, wow. I literally just finished saying that the Hierophant. The Hierophant is about signing those contracts, about making that agreement, about climbing that corporate ladder, okay, about going the distance in this marriage or family or friendship or collaboration or whatever the situation is to the best possible degree, having the understanding of how you're going to be involved in this and being happy with your position in the situation. There is a balance, there's a fulfillment, there's an agreement. Even if you want to leave the situation, you have that and you can move on, and you'll be happy about the decision. Okay, so it's ultimately up to you. Okay, and with all the information that you have in order to make that decision. You see that is phenomenal. Honestly, it's a strong opportunity here, and whether you choose to move ahead with it, that's fine. You will be fine. Okay, but if you decide to move with it, that's also fine. It offers a lot of growth and opportunity. In fact, just because the universe is telling me, I'm going to take this card right here. For those of you who decide to move away from this opportunity, give us a little bit of insight of what that would mean. Yeah, look at that. The Knight of Cups. It's no drawback. You're going to continue moving in happiness and peace and joy, because that's the point. That's the point of what you want. You want to be happy in your movement in life moving forward. So you're loving yourself, and you'll just continue moving on to the next one. It's all well and good. You're still going to be happy. You're still going to be flourishing. You're still going to be exploring, and you're going to be happy with it. Better to be moving forward in something that you believe in than staying in something that you would regret. Okay? That's what's coming through. I'm going to put that card right here. Okay? That's for some of you who may decide to move from this situation before fully committing. It's going to be okay. Love, joy, peace, prosperity, it's still there for you. Just keep going towards your peace and your happiness. So let's see what the ladder cards over here have to say. Virgo, we have, the Knight of Swords. I saw this coming too. I should have said it. So remember, you already made the decision over here and how you're going to work about it, and you're going to put your all into it. That's what the Knight of Swords is. It's a swift moving card. You're going to jump on that, and you're going to take full advantage of the opportunity. You've made your commitment. You've made your peace. You've did your soul searching. You've made a judgment call, and it's very clear, and you're going to go after it. Okay? You're going to go after it full throttle, fully committed. Further clarification. Yeah. The 8 of Swords. Where you may have had some delusions, things will be made clear. Okay? Because, especially through all of this right here, those strings and everything that attach from those hawks, ravens and stuff like that, you're going to take the blindfold off, you're going to break those strings. You're going to be very clear, remember? Very clear with what you need, what is expected of you, what you expect from the situation, okay? How all that is going to look and all that dynamics, okay? It's going to be very clear, okay? And you're going to understand
how you yourself. You're not going to take on other people's responsibilities or burdens. It's going to be fair. Okay? It's going to be fair. You're not allowing yourself to be wrapped up in these quote unquote games. Okay? It's going to be very clear. Further clarification. Yeah, see, King of Cups. And you've been going through that all through right here, okay? You're the King of Cups here, you're the King of Cups here. Listen, and this is giving me a dual energy, and I don't always see it like that. Sometimes it does, where I see this ship. Remember, this ship is actually leaving. It looks like it's leaving to me. So if you leave the situation, fine. Remember, you're good. But if you stay in the situation, you're going to raise your vibration in it. There's going to be a certain calmness, a certain move. Your heart space is going to be very important to you. Okay, you're going to be enlightened with a lot of creative energy. It's just a lot of peace because you know what you're all about in this situation and what the situation is all about. Okay, so if you stay, you're at peace with it. If you go, you're at peace with it. It's all good. Wow. It's a very calming general reading, just a reasonable advice for what you're deciding to do, Virgo. Let's see what your crystal card has to say. We have Charo type. I am probably pronouncing this wrong. Vibrations of transformation and deep love radiate from this stone. As it cleanses all chakras, it warms feelings. Its warm feelings reminds you to live your life now and not to wait to really be who you are. And we see that all through that. That's the whole point of this. It helps you to transform into a being filled with self-love and deep love for all life and this planet. That is absolutely amazing, especially with the calm peace that I'm getting from the King of Cups. And yeah, we've really seen that you're going to be living your life towards your peace, towards your joy, towards your happiness, whatever decision may come. But you're going to be considering the decisions to find that honest and the right answer. So let's see what the angel message has to say about your reading, Virgo. And we have peaceful resolution. Oh my gosh. We've been getting that same peaceful resolution throughout the whole thing, Virgo. Peaceful resolution. Whatever it is you decide, whatever it is, the deal or the collaboration or whatever the journey is, it's going to work out in the best possible way. Okay? Especially for you, the best possible way. You go on and make that right decision. Peaceful resolution. So let's see. Peaceful resolution number 61. Number 61, let's see. The challenges you're inquiring about are going to come to an end. Conflict will cease and soon be replaced with harmony. There will be a sense of peace shared by all, even if some only agree to disagree. Disagreements will be resolved in your favor. This includes struggles with employers, legal battles, arbitration, and even strife among family or friends. Be forgiving and understanding with those who may have been in error. Allow peace to come with grace and dignity for everyone. That is excellent. That speaks to the whole thing. Virgo, I really do hope the reading was beneficial for you, encouraging for you, uplifting for you, and giving you some clarity. Thank you for being here, and I wish you all the best. Bye.
Okay, that has been your reading. So excited. I really do hope that it was helpful, that it edified you, gave you some encouragement, some good advice on which to navigate whatever it is that you're dealing with right now and going through. I'm really wishing you all the best. Please remember to like, share, subscribe to the channel, hit the bell icon, consider becoming a Patreon member. It really does support the growth of the channel. So much things I would like to bring forth to you. Yeah, I think that's it. So stay great. Bye.